Hi, good morning. Today I don't know how I'm going to go about this. I'm gonna try and rearrange my garden a tiny bit because my little maple tree has grown way more than I expected it to so far this year. So it's already outgrown the container that I put it in. I was really hoping that the container that they are in was going to be able to be its home for, at least the next 2 years at minimum, but their roots are completely growing through the bottom of it, and I don't currently have. Ooh, there's a tomato ready. That's exciting. But their container is way too small, and I don't have another one to put them in currently. I'll try and get one soon, but currently the one that they're in is the one that they have to be in. So I'm going to try and kind of like put them in the center. You'll see in a minute. But I'm going to try and put them in the center of the garden and have my pumpkin plant, peppers, and tomatoes that are in the three buckets kind of like around the maple tree, if that makes sense, to try and help the little ones so they won't fall over when it gets any slight wind because they have fallen over now, I think 4 times within the past 2 weeks. So yeah, they're definitely a little bit top heavy, and I'm very concerned about the little one breaking when they fall. So I'm gonna try and get her in the center of the garden and a little bit more supported by the other plants. It might take a little bit of time actually because of the lights that I have out there. I'll have to like rearrange those as well, but I'm actually kind of really looking forward to just spending some time outside and getting it rearranged a tiny bit. Hopefully it works. I have no idea, but that's the main thing that I am planning on doing today. Besides that, I don't know quite yet, so we will figure it out later. It's probably mostly gonna be a gardening day though, and knitting of course, but yeah, right now I just wanted to say good morning, and I hope you're having a good day so far today, and I'll see you in a second. Actually, I need to harvest that tomato, so I'll get that now. Because I like to harvest them when they're just starting to change color, and this one is. It's such a pretty little tomato. Now I'll see you in a second. I might not be moving the pumpkins right now. There are a bunch of bees in the flowers, so I might get that later. I kind of forgot that they are over here in the morning. Yeah, I don't know about that right now. We'll see, but I'm definitely gonna at least move these guys to where I want them. Wish me luck with the bees. Yeah, I don't know if this is the best time to do this. I honestly don't want to disturb the little bees too much because they're like supposed to be there, but also because they make a lot of noise and it's very scary. My goodness, the birds are so loud. Also get the lights later on today. I just needed to untangle this when I get the pumpkins moved. Stop making that noise. I don't like it. I chose the worst time to do this, so I'll definitely be back later on. I think that's good for right now. The bees are getting angry. So yeah, I will be back in a bit after the flowers have wilted because those don't stay good all day, and then the bees aren't interested in the afternoon. So I'll move those later on and show you how everything looks, but for right now, I think this should support Maple Tree pretty well. I don't think we're supposed to get wind and rain anytime soon, but just in case, I wanted to make sure that they would be okay. Been a few hours now and the pumpkin flowers are all wilted and I can move them now. I don't know if they're gonna get enough sunlight there, but we'll see. Oh,
Man, those guys are heavy.
Is this very silly? Yes, yes it is, but I am protecting my little maple tree the best that I can, and it also looks like I can harvest a couple of peppers today too, which is exciting. So I'll get my scissors and get them off of there. It looks like there are 3 maybe that I can harvest, so yeah, that's very exciting. And also something else that's very exciting. Where is it? We might have a little pumpkin that's starting, an actual pumpkin, not just the female flower, but an actual pumpkin. So yeah, I am obviously very excited about that. I don't know if it is or not, but it definitely looks like we have some potential, and we have a little tiny baby pumpkin and also a safe maple tree. Hopefully that'll keep you from falling over. And I also trimmed this because that was a bit overgrown, so that looks much better. I actually decided not to put the lights back around my garden at the moment because I'm hopefully going to be able to put everybody back into their normal places soon, and I also decided that it probably would not be a very good idea to wrap the lights around the pumpkin plants because they grab onto things with their little vines, so I didn't think that that would be a good idea currently, so the lights are put away at the moment, but otherwise I'm very happy with how the garden turned out, and I think that they should be able to support each other very well now. I hope anyway, at least, you know, until I can get Maple Tree a bigger container. I don't know what I want to get the little one just yet either, like what type of container. Preferably one that doesn't have a drain in the bottom of it because I want them to be able to stay in that container for quite a while. And as for the shape of the container, I'm kind of thinking something that's not too tall, but it has like a little bit of height to it, but mostly wide, if that makes sense. So that way it will be a little bit more bottom heavy. Like I'll put the rest of the rocks that are out there in the garden that I was using to support the little one before for the weight at the bottom of the container, because yeah, Maple Tree is a lot bigger than I thought that they would be already. I don't know how big the tree is gonna get, but I will, you know, trim it when it starts getting way too big because I don't want it to be a full-size tree. It is going to be living in a container for, you know, hopefully forever. I'm not entirely sure if that's possible, but I'm going to try. Besides that, today I also ran a few errands. I also got a decent amount of knitting done today, which I'm honestly very grateful for. I didn't think that I really had that much time, but I got a good amount knit. Still not quite the amount that I, you know, would like to, but more than I was expecting, and hopefully I'll be able to knit a little bit later on today too. I highly doubt it though. I get very tired in the evenings, as you know, because I wake up super early, but I'm gonna definitely try to knit at least a little bit more later on today. Oh, that's something else that I did today. I played Animal Crossing and I made a little vacation home for Lobo. So I am officially like getting all my villagers back onto the vacation island. That way, it's not really an if, but when they move away, because I'm very likely that I will, you know, let them move away in the future, I'll still be able to technically like visit them at their little vacation home. And it honestly didn't take that long to decorate Lobo's house. Actually, I thought it would take longer. His theme was very easy to decorate with. Hopefully I will be able to show you all of their houses soon. I'm not entirely sure, but hopefully. Of course, I'm probably not going to show you all of them because that would make the video very long. Anyway, the point is I also did that today and that was really fun. Oh, and also I don't think I actually mentioned this. I'm obviously knitting with the blue yarn currently. I did this intentionally. I wanted to see what this yarn was like to knit with. Not near as smooth as the purple yarn, so it's a little bit more, it's still super soft, but it feels like not as smooth, just softer, if that makes sense. And it's much more fluffy. Like a lot of the little yarn pieces are flying around with this stuff, kind of like the pink yarn. Not as much as the pink, but it's still messier than the purple, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. It's not as bad as the pink, and we're done with that color. That's kind of unfortunate. The dragon fruit here has those bugs that I don't like the name of. I just don't like how it sounds, so I'll write it on the screen over here. I just found one of those on the dragon fruit, so I don't see any more. Hopefully it was just the one, but it usually isn't. I will spray the little one down with the bug spray. I use neem oil or insect soap or something along those lines. I forget the name of it, but that's what I use on my indoor plants. So I'm gonna get the neem oil and spray this little one. It smells so bad, but it's very effective before those bugs get worse, because I do not want to have those anymore. That's what made my little spider plant not healthy, and now I don't have that little one anymore. So yeah, we're gonna take care of this before it becomes a problem. But anyway, also, I think this is the last row that I'm gonna be knitting right now. And I did not count how many were on here before I started knitting, so I have no idea how many we knit right now, but that's okay. We knit more than just what's on here, at least. So this is what we have on the knitting needle currently, but I also knit another blue square today, and I finished the rest of the purple square that we were working on yesterday. So yeah, we did pretty good, but I still need to finish at least this square and then start a little bit of another square today to be at the amount that I am trying to get to every day. If I can have another day like I believe it was Saturday last weekend where I just knit like 6 squares in one day, I think I'm gonna be able to finish the blankets at the pace that I'm going at the beginning of December, which is really, really exciting. So that is very nice to know. But anyway, I think that's gonna do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and way more importantly, I hope you have a good day today, no matter what you're doing. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you have a good day, and I don't know what I'm gonna get up to just yet. I might be able to play Animal Crossing tomorrow, but I'm not sure. You never know with me. It will probably be something completely different, but it might actually be Animal Crossing. But as for today, just thank you so much again for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow with the next video. Bye! I'll see you later.